This episode was previously recorded in front of an imaginary studio audience.
Time for Fun Knife Friday!
Hi, all you knife chatters out there. Your old pal Skip the Show back at you again. Coming to you from the new and improved Volcano Club. Well, we're kind of new and improving it. This is a temporary studio while we finish remodeling this area. But hey, it looks better than that parrot curtain and the dartboard, don't you think? Anyway, let's get rid of that right now and just move on forward here. Got to talk to you about Fun Knife Friday. And actually, we're going to take a step back first, and we're going to take a look at last week's Fun Knife Friday, because there were some comments made, and I just want to help some people out. First one is about this knife right here. Yeah, the green skull knife. A couple people want to try and get one of these, so I thought I'd give them a little more information so that they can find it. First of all, don't you just love that bottle opener? Yeah, I can see you. I can see Mr. Skull there too. And I can see the tiki cap behind me just peering over my shoulder. But mostly I can see you. Anyway, the green skull knife. A wonderful little flipping stiletto. This is by Black Legion. I think the number on it is BV202. We'll have a couple pictures of it in the slideshow at the end here. But that's what you're looking for. The Black Legion BV202 stiletto. With the bottle cap opener or cap lifter, whatever you want to call it. Now the other thing I want to talk to you about is, for some reason, a couple of people in the comments.
We now interrupt Fun Knife Friday with this brief public service announcement to hide a very bad edit in this Fun Knife Friday programming. It will all make sense when you see the outtakes.
Well, yee howdy, boys and girls. It's your old pal Yakima Bob coming right back at you again. Me and Jake, we're back once again, just to remind you, if you go out in the woods alone, don't forget to bring your whistle. And don't forget to bring some water, because you might get lost, and you're going to need both of those if you get lost. Don't forget it now. Take it away, Jake. I was born to be alive. I was born to be.
And now, back to your Fun Knife Friday. Remember, don't get eaten by a bear.
But what I want to talk to you about is the Undertaker 3 Bowie knife. This thing is a lot of awesome fun. But for some people, it's just a cheap budget junk knife because it's made by Jim Frost and, well, $5.50, and, you know, it's junk, and so it's no fun to them. But I'm telling you now, it's fun. You may not think it's fun, but it's fun. And quite frankly, all knives are fun. It doesn't matter how much you pay for it. It doesn't matter what kind of steel is in it. It's a fun knife. Let's say you got a dull knife. You can have fun sharpening it. Let's say you got a sharp knife. You can have fun cutting stuff with it. Say you got a pointy knife. You can have fun poking with it. You got a knife that doesn't have a point. Well, you can have fun slashing with it and chopping with it. So you can always have fun with a knife. But some people, you know, if it's a cheap knife, it's like, well, I don't want that knife. That's no fun. It's a cheap knife. No, it's a fun, cheap knife. All knives are fun. If you're not having fun with your knife, you're doing it wrong. So you can have cheap fun with a cheap knife. You can have expensive fun with an expensive knife. But for some people, their mind just ain't working right. So they don't think they can have fun with every knife. But in reality, you can have fun with any knife in your collection. It doesn't matter what kind of price it was. And if it isn't in your collection, maybe you need to go out there and buy yourself a budget knife and see that, yeah, it is actually fun. But for some people, no matter what, they're going to like, no, that knife can't be fun, man. That knife's a downer. It's never going to be any fun. And so I've got something for you. I got something special for you. For the people who just don't see every knife as fun. I got just the thing you need. And that is right here. It's my gris-gris knife. See that? My gris-gris. Look at that. This is Herbie. Herbie the gris-gris. And Herbie is going to cast a spell on you. And that's what gris-gris knives do. They cast spells on people so that they can have fun with any kind of knife. And yeah, Herbie is a knife. He's got a nice sharp steel blade inside there. And it doesn't matter what he looks like when you close him up, because that's part of the fun of Herbie the gris-gris. The gris-gris knife Herbie. And all I have to do is I gotta wave this knife in front of me like so. It's like gris-gris, gris-gris, gris. Gris-gris, gris-gris, gris-gris. You go have fun with a knife. Have fun with a knife. Have fun with a knife. It doesn't matter if it's cheap. It doesn't matter if it's expensive. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Sharp or dull. Pointy or not pointy. Have fun with your knife. Gris, gris, gris. Gris, gris, gris. Have fun with your knife. If you're not having fun with your knife, you're doing it wrong. Have fun with your knife. Have fun with your knife. Have fun with your knife. Repeat after Herbie. 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 Have fun with your knife. Are you having fun with your knife yet? If you're not having fun with that knife yet, you're doing it wrong. I gotta go have fun with my knife. I don't know, there's this feeling that just came over me like that knife is just calling me to have fun. I gotta go. It's Friday. I gotta have fun with my knife. Maybe I should just start by sitting down to begin with. What are you looking at? It's time to steal the show. Are we rolling yet? Well, why didn't you say so? Let's go again. Anyway, you ain't here for that. Dang phone ringing. Probably the bill collectors. Oh well. A couple people in the comments made comments, somewhat disparaging comments, about the Undertaker. I got a cough. But now the other thing I want to talk to you about is the Undertaker. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to stick it on. You know, failed 4 times in a row. Maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and stick it behind there. Now I'm going to put the blade back in here and I'm going to cheat. Now the other thing I want to talk to you about is the Undertaker buoy. The Undertaker 3 by Jim Frost. That's it. I'm done with this. It's gone. That's what you do when you're not having fun with your knife. You make it fun. That thing was driving me nuts. Now I can actually film. But what I want to talk to you about is the Undertaker 3 Bowie knife. Man, I tell you what, if you want to snag your sheath with the Undertaker 3 Bowie knife, all you got to do is make sure you're pulling so that this top part of the blade is catching on stuff, because it's going to catch on everything. So that part of it ain't too fun. But the Undertaker Bowie 3 otherwise is a lot of fun. So now, let's do another take. But what I want to talk to you about is the Undertaker 3 Bowie knife. But now I know what you're thinking. Well, maybe I don't get it. I don't understand why I'm not having fun with the knife. Well, maybe there's some kind of curse on you. So what I brought today is something to get rid of that curse that has been haunting you and making you think that not all knives are fun. And so I brought my gris-gris knife. And it's a fun knife too. Right here. My gris-gris knife. If you don't know what a gris-gris is, well then look it up, because it's out there. Gris-gris. Gris, Gris. And this is my gris-gris knife. And I'm going to cast a spell on you with my gris-gris knife. Look at this thing. Is this not fun? Look at it. Got a blade there. And it's sharp. And it's pointy. So I can slash and I can poke with it. But also I can cast spells with it, because it's my gris-gris knife. And so I'm going to cast a spell on you. Have fun with your knives. Ooh. Have fun with your knives. All knives are fun. Not just this knife. Not just the cheap knife. Not the expensive knife. All knives are fun. Gris, 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 gris. All knives are fun. Now go out there on Friday and have fun with your knife. And by the way, all you people who watched last week, I better be seeing your pawn shop finds. I really want to see those, because those are going to be some fun knives for a Friday. All knives are fun. Fun Knife Friday. Chatter. Another Fun Knife Friday in the books. Remember, if your knife's not fun, you're doing it wrong. Skip out.
If your knife's not fun, you're doing it wrong, and skip out are registered trademarks of Skip the Show Enterprises. This has been a Cat Production presentation. All rights reserved.